Yeah. Okay. So we're not going to do this top part. We're only going to start on number 7. Okay. So do you see where we're at?
Yeah.
On the directions, mark out estimate. We're not going to estimate. We're finding the real product. Okay. Now here's the thing that I want you to notice on every one of these problems. Every one of them have zeros in them. Okay. So that's what's a little tricky. And I want to make sure you know how to do this. So we're only doing 7 through 18. Circle those. 7 through 18. What did I just say? We're only doing 7 through 18. So, Xander, I'll let you pick one, and every one of them has zeros in it, and we need to work through this together to make sure that you understand how to multiply with zeros, okay? Pick one, Xander. 7 through 18. 16. So on scrap paper, write 16. 280 times 66. 280 times 66. Okay, multiplying times zeros. Let's think about it. Anytime you multiply times 0, what's your answer always going to be?
0.
You mean if I multiply 0 times a million, I'm just going to get 0?
Yeah.
If I multiply 0 times a trillion, I'm just going to get 0?
Yeah.
Well, what if I multiply 0 times 6? What am I going to get? 0. Even 0 times 0. Now, you literally just go to the 6 times 8. What is 6 times 8, class? 48. Yes, carry a 4. Now I got to give the 6 to the 2. 6 times 2 is 12, plus 4 more would be 16. Good. Now let's get rid of that 6. And let's get rid of this 4. And whatever you do, don't forget to put a placeholder 0 there. Now, I got a little trick. Some of y'all probably already figured this out. I'm multiplying by the same exact number again. So guess what I'm going to get? The same exact numbers. Except there's going to be a 0 on the end, another 0 on the end. So I'm just rewriting those numbers.
Why are you doing extra work?
Exactly. Why do extra work when you can just write in the numbers? Okay. Now stop for just a minute and look up here. Why do I have an extra 0 right there? Why don't I have 1680 and 1680? Mr. Luke, why do I have another 0 there?
Because the 0 helps you move to the tens place.
Okay, it has to do with the tens place, doesn't it? When I was multiplying by this, is that really a 6 right there?
Yes.
That 6?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. It really is a 6. Why? Because it's in the what place? Ones place. When I'm multiplying by this, is that really a 6?
No.
What's that really?
60.
60. That's why you have that extra 0 there. Everybody got it? Okay, let's add. 0 and 0.
0.
8 and 0 is 8. What's 6 and 8? 14. Carry a 1. 6 and 2 more is 8. And 1 and nothing is 1. That was what number, Xander? 16. 280 times 66. Bentley, pick a number. 13. 108 times 58. Okay, now this is where it gets a little tricky. So once you write it and we're working it out, make sure you're watching me too, okay? So the first thing I got to do is give the 8 to the 8. Do y'all remember what 8 times 8 is? 64, carry a 6. And now this is the tricky part, okay? It's really not tricky, but people don't do it right. So every eye up here. Every eye up here. So I already gave the 8 to the 8. What do I got to give the 8 to now? 0. Some people just write 0 right there. That's not true, because I still have to add that carry. So what would 8 times 0 be? 0 plus 6 would be 6. You have to write the 6. Shake your head if that makes sense, okay? Now let's keep going. 8 times 1 would be 8. Now mark out that 8. Get rid of that carry. Put a placeholder 0. And now we're on 5. Now I got to give the 5 to the 8. 5 to 8 would be 40. Carry a 4. Now here's the same exact kind of issue. 5 times 0 is just plain old 0. But what do I have to do to that 0? I have to add 4 to it and put 4 right there. And then 5 times 1 is 5. Now let's add. 4 and 0 would be 4. 6 and 0 would be 6. What's 8 and 4? 12. Carry a 1. And 5 and 1 is 6. So that was number 13. 6,264. Give me a head shake if this is making sense. We've been doing multiplication all week long. The only thing that is different on this is that it's got zeros in it. Okay, Kaden, pick one.
Number 8.
Number 8, 608 times 23. There's that 0 in the middle of that problem, so it's going to be just like what we did. Okay, let's hear from the girls. Let's see if the girls know 3 times 8. What's 3 times 8, girls? 24. Carry a 2. Now here's that same exact issue. Yes, 3 times 0 is 0, but what do I write a 0 here?
No.
No, what do I do? I have to add the 2 to it, don't I? So you have to put the 2 right there. And then 6 times 3 is 18. Now get rid of your 3. Get rid of your carry. And put your placeholder 0. Now we're multiplying times 2. 2 times 8 is 16. Carry a 1. 2 times 0 is 0. Plus 1 is 1. And 2 times 6 is 12. Good. Now let's add. 4 and 0 is 4. 6 and 2 is 8. 8 and 1 is 9. 2 and 1 is 3. And 1 and nothing is 1. The main part of the lesson today is that when you multiply times 0, you still have to add the carry. Okay, I'm going to say that again. Look at me. When you multiply times 0, you still have to add the carry. Thumbs up? Okay, we'll do one more. Pick it, Colin. Number 10. 510 times 72. Gosh, my columns look nice and neat. I hope yours do too. Okay, here we go. Class, 2 times 0 is 0. 2 times 1 is 2, and 2 times 5 is 10. There wasn't even any carries on that, was there? Now get rid of the 2. Now put a placeholder 0. Gosh, this seems so easy, doesn't it? 7 times 0 is 0. 7 times 1 is 7. And what's 7 times 5? 35. Good. I'm so proud of you guys. Now add that up real quick. Did you get 36,720? Yes, good. I'm so proud. Okay, we are not doing the back on this. You're only doing 7 through 18. Got it? Say got it.
Got it.
Okay.